Hey there, Chuck here with PlayBarGames.com. I'm going to demonstrate some of our scheduling features with our PlayBarGames.com point entry system. First thing we'll do is log in. I'm just going to use a dummy account. And we'll go to Manage Venues. So this is where we'll put all the places that we actually have any kind of event or tournament being played, whatever kind of tournament you've got. Let's create a new tournament. Click on that paper icon, and I'm just going to call it My Bar. And short name is going to be MB. Web address, we'll just use our default address here. Is it active? Are we currently using this venue? Yes. Do we want it shown in the schedule? Yes. Map search text. That'll be like what you would search in Google Maps. So it would be something like My Bar in Denver, Colorado, 800111, something like that. Any notes? Yeah, let's say the notes for this venue is happy hour 3 to 5. Or let's say it's a good happy hour, so it's something like 5 to 8. That would be crazy. And create. So here we have our new venue, My Bar. Let's add a tournament to it. So go up here to this icon here. It says Edit Tournaments. Click on that, and we'll just put a couple tournaments that take place. So the times or the dates that we're going to give it here are the range in which this event has taken place over time. So it's going to take place on Wednesdays every day from January 1st, 2014 to 2018. If you just signed up this venue, just put it way out in the future. It's going to take place every Wednesday at 7 o'clock. And no notes for this one. Let's do another one at 9:30. So January 1st, 2014 and 2018. And also on Wednesday. And let's say the notes for the 9:30 game is double points. Why am I putting these notes in here? Well, that way when people see the event or the tournament on the calendar, it'll show up, these notes will show up. Okay, there we go. We got our 2 tournaments added to our event. Let's see how it looks on our calendar. So we'll go to Player Home, and here's our schedule that loads on Wednesdays. Now we don't see it here because this is on a cache, server cache. So a little bit advanced here, we'll go to Settings, Manage Cache, and we're going to refresh venues. There we go. Now I can actually, since I know how to do this, I can go here and say Reload Frame, or you could just click Player Home again, that should work. There it is, My Bar, 123 Home Street, and happy hour 5 to 8, there's your notes for the venue. We can go here to View Times, and here's our 2 tournaments at 7 and 9:30. Let's take a look at our monthly calendar. So this is our larger calendar. We have a smaller calendar as well. So here's Wednesday, and this is also on a cache, so I'll just bring it over here and refresh that. So here we go, My Bar, 9:30, and double points. There's our notes, and here's our 7 p.m. game. You can have the web address, or if the points were entered for this tournament, then clicking on this would bring up the leaderboard for that particular event. Okay, well, look at all these colors we can have here. Let's take a look at that real quick. Let's go back to Manage Venues and click on our venue, My Bar, Edit Tournaments, and let's say we want these 2 tournaments to be the same color. So let's say the background color is going to be an irritating green. The name, let's make it an irritating red. Background color, black, and the hover color, a weird blue. There we go. So what this is going to do is it's going to change the colors of all the tournaments that are in here. If you want to select a certain, let's just do one tournament. So this tournament we'll put at the defaults here. And then let's change the name color to red and background hover color to this weird color there. Okay. So now we'll have 2 separate colors in there. All right, let's go back to our calendar. And we'll go here, view tournament times, open monthly calendar. That's not the only way to get to the calendar, but it's actually the fastest way right now. Okay, so let's refresh the calendar here by changing the month and then changing it back. Okay, so here we go. So here's my bar, and it's black and green with some weird hover colors. Still the notes show up. Okay, let's say my bar, which happens on Wednesday. We're going to change the colors back to the default, and then we're going to cancel my bar on the 15th. Let's do that. So let's go back to my venues and my bar, and let's just set these colors all back to the defaults. Here we go. That's done. Now we're going to cancel the 15th tournament. So we'll go to point entry. This is where we go to manage all our points, and here's cancel events. Okay, so let's look at the 15th, and today's date is actually the 18th, so let's not do it on the A there. Let's cancel it on the 29th of January. So open to my bar, and we'll cancel this one. Confirm, okay, and we'll go do one more. Okay, there we go. So now we have 2 canceled tournaments on the 15th. This will show up on the app that your players can download from the Android or Google Play Store. It'll show up as canceled. And then on our tournament, or on our schedule here, let's see, which week did we cancel? Well, we canceled on the 29th. Let's cancel on, let's go back to point entry and cancel events. Let's actually cancel this week as well so we can see what that looks like. We'll just do one. Okay. There we go. That's done. Let's close out of these. Go back to here. Okay, so now we can see that during this week, this particular my bar has cancellations, and if we look at the times, the details, it actually shows that the 7 p.m. is canceled, not the 9:30. Then down here we have a nice, oops, you can't see that, can you? Let me make that a little bit so you can see that. So down here at the bottom of the schedule, it shows that there's some canceled tournaments on the schedule. Make that bigger again. Sorry for moving it all around. And we can look at next week. We can see that next week on the 22nd, it's not canceled. Let's look at the monthly view here. So we can see, let's refresh the colors here. I did that. Okay, so here we can see the one that we canceled on the 15th is all scratched out in red. And then on the 29th, scratched out in red. And this is kind of how it shows up on the app for your account. Under schedule, it'll show up like this for canceled tournaments. Okay, so that's how you add venues and add tournaments to our scheduling system. And we won't go into point entry in this tutorial, but once you add an event or a tournament to a venue, it'll show up in here. So we know we added those on Wednesdays, so we'll look at Wednesday the 15th. And then it'll show up in here. There's my bar. There we go. My bar at 7 and 9:30. So, all right. And if you want to uncancel your tournaments, you can just click on it again and uncancel them. That's all we have for now. Hope you check out our product and like us on Facebook. We're offering free accounts for 90 days. Just get in there, play around with it. We can upload your player database, and you can see how easy it is to enter points and use our embeds on your website. Thanks for watching.